Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderella Phenomenon. And before we start, go ahead and click that subscribe button and check out the links in the description to check out ways to support the channel. So let's begin. So perusing the Steam store one day, looking for visual novels to check out, I came upon Cinderella Phenomenon. All I know about this game is that there are routes that you can get, there are 5 bachelors, and you get to be Cinderella, who lost her kingdom. I think if I read the description properly. She lost her kingdom and she has to get her throne back, presumably by marrying somebody. So with that very badly explained backstory, let's begin. Alright, so basically, oh shoot, once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals. I think I need to click. I do. One was a crystalline Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was a crystalline Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. Why is there always like good and evil? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Anyways, witches aren't all bad. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystal in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. Ooh, interesting. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decides to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. Ooh, look at the top left. These little symbols up there? Kinda looks like fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was the usual reward. The fairy tale spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Oh, damn, look at all the blood. Ugh. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witches hunt. Oh, Malleus Maleficarum. What a shitty point in history. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis Bearer, sought to regain peace, but the witches were blinded by the hatred for humans who were responsible for the witch genocide. See guys, life lesson. Do not ever instigate a genocide. Freaking bad things happen. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Sign here, Lucette. What? What do I do? Do I type? I can. Oh wait, okay, so I know I'm a female protagonist, so I need a female name. Let's go with... I like the name Elly. Anyone agree with me? Too bad if you don't. Prologue, the Princess. My name is Elly Riella Breton. Ooh, that really works out. The name sounds smooth. Daughter of King Gennaro Breton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angielle. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became the victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Oh, ooh, beautiful. Oh, look at her. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. Oh, wait a minute. Are we actually, like, doing a story about our backstory? Or is this just a memory? Huh. Ooh, I want to find out now. Okay, have you heard? Another person was cursed. Oh, there she is. I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of the hushed voices. There are 2 maids standing next to each other with brooms in hands. These 2 are slacking off again. Oh, look at that fierceness in her eye. Or was it disdain? Yeah, disdain. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Ah, Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again. I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you know who was defeated. You two are hired to work, not talk. No, but we're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. Oh, you smug. Ugh, I don't like her anymore. I thought she was cool. Maybe she'll change. We'll see what happens. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angielle would be better off without the dead weight. Oh my god. This is terrible. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angielle the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother's not here anymore. And she will not come back. Ever. Okay, so we now know her mother is dead. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. Wait, what? I thought she was dead. Maybe stepmother. Huh, okay. I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Elly. Good morning, Your Majesty. Isn't that father? Good morning, Elly. Okay, it's Ophelia. Elly. Ophelia. Okay, so she's a stepmother. You can feel the tenseness there. Ophelia Widensov. Or Widensov. Widensov. What is it? Back. Let's go back. Widensov. Ophelia Widensov. I just gotta get the names right, otherwise it's gonna get really confusing in the future videos. Every day I wonder why my father the king married a lowly baker. Ugh, girly. Love, man. Love. She can never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting next to me. Oh, looks like a douchebag. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. You mean, actually, telepathically? It was apparently given to him by a fairy. Ah, okay, maybe. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with, but his older sister. My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Okay, Amelegne. Oh, good god. A name that's hard to say. Amelegne. Let's call her Emil. No, that sounds dumb. How about Mela? Let's call her Mela. Okay, so Mela. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Elly. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Mela Widensov. Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be a crown princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never ever let that happen. Okay, so Elly seems like what is that? From the Snow White story and the Cinderella story, where you have the evil stepmother. She sounds like a villain. Am I a villain? I don't want to be a villain, I want to be a hero. I want to be a princess. That's who I want to be. A good princess, not the bad, spoiled ones. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So Mela, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh yes, there's so many and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, father. I'm happy you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That's because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Oh, good God. Oh, she's freaked out. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales misled humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Okay, that's called inspiration. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, The humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What are you implying about the witches, Elly? The atmosphere shifts. The air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Okay, maybe I might not despise Elly as much as I thought. She's a thinker. Outside the box thinker. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Maybe. Have you any idea what you are talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angielle. I was very young then, and mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone. Okay, so now I can understand why she kinda has no empathy towards anyone. She has like no she just doesn't understand people. And so I cannot bring myself to care. Okay, she said herself. How do you know the cursed are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angielle after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I'm endlessly grateful for the determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave mother out of this. Dear, please. Elly, darling, if father didn't mean to, I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Sympathy. Damn. Elly, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Mela and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. Well guys, I think we kinda got the gist of how the story's gonna unfold. Either she continues to be unemphatic towards everybody and we hate her, or she learns to change her mind about things and starts being more emphatic towards other people and caring. But right now, she's not really someone who's very likable. I honestly hope that changes, but hey, who knows? We're going through this blind. So hopefully it happens. So anyways guys, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also check out the links in the description to help support the channel. And if you guys haven't seen just yet, I'm also uploading Doki Doki Literature Club. So go ahead and check that out in my channel. Otherwise there are other Let's Plays, walkthroughs, and live streams that you might be interested in. Otherwise guys, I'll see you in the next Cinderella Phenomenon.